Hey guys, going over butt slides or glute slides as I call them on YouTube. First, I need to find a wall or a rig. I'm going to bend my knees and push my hips back just ever so slightly so that they're touching the rig or the wall, but I'm not leaning into it. This is going to teach you how to hinge properly. So, I will hinge properly if I slide my tailbone up the wall / the rig and then slide it back down. If I don't feel that movement of my hips sliding up and down, typically that's going to mean I'm rounding or arching my back to go down or up instead. Another thing this is going to help you with is making sure that you actually turn the hips up instead of just push them back. Now I have a barrier there. You're going to feel your arches of your feet working really hard here as well because you're trying not to let yourself fall forward. But the benefit of that as well is making sure you're not back too far on your heels. It's a really common cue that for a lot of people is actually incorrect because people end up taking a lot of pressure off the ball of the foot. You need your big toe base down and pushing to get proper hamstring and glute engagement. So, as you can see here, my spine is not changing, and that's the goal. A true hinge is where my hips are rotating around the femur and I don't change my spine at all. A lot of people will overuse their back muscles on this and they'll disengage their hamstrings and glutes. And then over time, as they're lifting heavier and heavier and more often, they're going to start to feel pain and tension in the back, and the hamstrings and glutes will not develop as well as they could. So this is what I usually use to teach people a proper hinge, and they can check themselves. So this gives you external feedback of what's going on. So the other things that should be happening here, I should be feeling my obliques and low abs on to stabilize my spine as I do this. I should feel my hamstrings stretching as I lower myself down and turn my hips up because they're lengthening. Then I need to squeeze the hamstrings and glutes to come back up and extend the hip. Notice that my knees don't move very much, so I'm not pushing my knees forward and then backwards to kind of cheat this movement. Try that out. It'll help you learn how to hinge.